to the Ordo Lutus. We have now completed 2 of our objectives in trying to stop the Tyranid invasion. And so we are going to Meridian once more. To try and get a hold of Angel Forge. But first we need to defend ourselves from some Tyranids. Let's see, defense mission, so... Yes, good. That, still have that. Since you don't need that per se. Well, buff you up with that then. Since we don't need to repair anybody.
The Tyranid swarm continues to ravage the sector, Commander. An entire horde is closing in on one of our automated foundries. These foundries allow us to resupply quickly and launch multiple strikes against our enemies. That advantage could be lost to us if this foundry falls to the Tyranids.
Well, time to keep some Tyranids at bay so we can keep our foundry. Don't need any Tyranid shenanigans on my foundries. And then we'll keep hammering away at the Eldar while we try and secure Angel Forge, which I'm sure will also involve Orcs and Tyranids before we're done.
The foundry can weather an attack, but the generators powering it are much more fragile.
This.
If the swarm destroys those, we will no longer have access to the foundry, regardless of its state.
Then they will not fall.
Assault squad, ready to deploy.
Weapons ready. Brothers.
Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose that will have to do. They came at me quick. That's right. Get rid of the Synapse creature. Then deal with these.
Stay with us, brother. Understood. Fall back to a secure position.
Sentry guns is under enemy attack. Target's ready.
Take your position, brother.
Ready to target acknowledged. Space Marines
Next attack is coming from this direction. Alright.
Ready for combat. Adjust
Always kill these as quickly as possible. Alright, pull back. Pop your shield. Go deal with this fool. Alright, go get him. Then get him. I didn't even see Tarkus go down. That was quick. Yep, go revive him.
Tarkus ready. Commander, fall back. Reposition.
Prepare for combat.
Or wait, are they coming from both directions? I'm confused.
This way, brothers. Under attack.
Oh boy, here we go. Nope, get back. Where's our final attack coming from? Now it's coming from this direction. Get over here. Yeah, they do not give us the full 19 seconds to prepare on this mission. None of that. Get him. Please. There we are. Good, good. Alright, back up. You need to go back. I don't know why you ran out. Alright, you need to get him. I can't believe that grenade did the trick. Ha! I'll take it.
foundry would have been a devastating blow to our supply lines.
Chapter records make reference to some sort of synapse link among the Tyranids. What is that?
The entire Hive fleet is connected through some sort of psychic network. The larger beasts act as relays of a sort. So long as they are nearby, the countless Gaunts and other beasts all act with a unified purpose. Without this link, the lesser creatures revert to a more bestial state.
We can use this to our advantage.
Yes, somewhat. Killing one of these synapse creatures can cause backlash among surrounding Tyranids. The problem is that there is always another synapse creature ready to fill the gap. But killing a synapse creature does buy us time.
Well then, I'm glad they're just now explaining how synapse creatures work to us. Good thing I already knew that information. Let's see. I'm going to switch you back to your bolter. You do a good job with it. Since we're up against Eldar, we'll probably be doing that again. No one's going to use this. This is going away. This, on the other hand, hooray for better armor. Is this better than what you're using? No, it's much worse. Forged in honor of Lehman Russ, Primarch of the Space Wolves chapter, the ancient power axe can cleave through man and machine alike. The Space Wolf artificer took the forging of this axe as an insult, and much bad blood remains between the Blood Ravens and the Scions of Fenris. Lovely. Well, I think that's as leveled as we're going to be. On to deal with more Eldar.
Commander, chapter records do indeed make mention of this Idranel, which the Eldar warlock mentioned. She is a Farseer, a witch leader of her people, and aligned with the same craft world which opposed our efforts during the Cronus campaign. Idranel is undoubtedly the leader of Eldar operations on Meridian. The Tyranid invasion continues all about the sector, but this is our opportunity to put an end to the Eldar efforts to destabilize the subsector.
Oh, I see. Well, since I'm fighting Eldar... I'm not going to lie, Captain Thule is definitely an answer to pretty much everything. And again, in most lore and most, records, a dreadnought is that decisive an ally. Though I found in application, dreadnoughts require quite a bit of support to be effective. You can't just throw them out there.
Best to move quickly. Every moment here gives the Tyranid infestation time to grow.
Well, just have enemies all around us, but I'm not too concerned about that.
Assault squad repositioning.
Go this way.
Engage jump down. Move on. Destroy them. Into them. Pathetic. Moving.
Well now, this is going just fine.
Such is the fate of the
And yes, you did text me. How are you, Jake?
secured the location.
Ah. Yes, unfortunately, due to the network connection that I have available, things tend to lag. It is actually quite smooth on my side, but yes, the stream will lag periodically, and I'm afraid I can't fix it as much as I want to until I can afford better internet.
Press the assault, brothers. Aerial assault. Go. Engage my Eldar. Move on. Redeploy.
Move into that position.
There we are. Ah. It is quite satisfying to tear through an enemy. With very minimal casualties. Thus far. Though I know once I get to the Farseer, things will not be quite so smooth.
Assault acknowledged.
Tactical squad repositioning.
this way.
Heading out.
Well, one casualty. Yes, most of the time it runs smoothly, but it does not always. Oh, goodness. Need to deal with that with quickness.
Additional generators will not be available until your next deployment.
There we go. No more platforms. That's what we needed.
Cut those aliens down. There, go.
Ah. Now we need to go this way and capture this. We also need to deal with the enemies that are right here. So, I think I will loop around
Coordinates fixed.
this direction. Oh! Hello!
Engage by Eldar. Destroy them.
That is a terrible idea. You do not throw fire prisms into melee range. Though that was quite the little ambush. I was not expecting a fire prism to run up on me.
We have our orders.
Locks open. Go ahead. Remain vigilant.
Alright, throw that. You go get that. And you jump on these. You target enemy.
It is done. Move on. Cut those aliens down.
Yes, you can throw my assault marines around, but you're still not surviving that counter.
Inside.
Assault squad repositioning.
And there we are.
Reposition.
Acknowledged.
Oh. Weren't quick enough to deal with both of these, unfortunately.
Crush them. It is done. Move on. Engage by Eldar.
I think we're more engaging the Eldar.
Where we need it. Withdraw. Keep
Heal Thule back up. And I believe it is time to
Destroy it.
assault the enemy commander. Deal with this Farseer once for all.
Follow me, brothers.
Let's fly.
The enemy is here.
Good grief, those weapons are ridiculous.
Thaddeus here. We're getting slaughtered.
Yes, I am aware.
Take your position, brother.
Fantastic.
Assault squad repositioning.
Alright. Now to deal with the ever terrifying Seeker.
Assault squad on the way. Assault squad is ready to deploy.
Tactical Marines, eliminate that target.
Assault's relocating.
Tactical Marines awaiting orders. Destination confirmed.
Well, here we are.
Target in sight.
I have foreseen all your men, and I will not allow you to bring ruination upon our crossroad. It is time you learned what it is to face a seer of oath by the damned.
Beware her sorcery. Keep your distance. Enemy has destroyed one of our sentry guns.
Your orders. Fall back to a secure position.
Receiving fire.
If you pleasure in war, then you shall face an army.
None may harm the Farseer so long as we live.
Tactical moving to that position. Heading out.
We have taken out that Eldar. Engage my Eldar. Destroy them. Redeploy. Aerial assault.
I call forth the warning runes.
Your wit.
I am armored in the runes of Alpanash.
None may harm the Farseer so long as we live.
More of them. Kill them all. Her shield is down. Strike before it can recharge.
Eldar. No sorcery pierces me.
An Eldritch Storm.
I have other tasks to attend to on this doomed planet.
She's escaping!
I admit I have enjoyed this dalliance, humans. I may even miss you when you are ash and cinders.
Ash and cinders. Tyranids drain worlds of life. They do not burn them.
To answer that question, Jake, I stream until I complete 3 missions. So that was mission 2. So 1 more, and then I'll be calling stream. At least for this. So we do 3 missions every stream. We've gotten through these first 2 very quickly, though. But it varies. Normally, these sessions are about an hour and a half. So, normally until 5:30, since I start at 4.
The alien witch escaped! She laughs at us while our worlds die!
Commander, I share your sergeant's frustration, but I have far graver news. I have finally obtained the master control codes for Angel Forge, and have transmitted them to your ship and to Captain Angelo's fleet. I fear it may be too late to do you any good, however. Another Tyranid swarm is driving into the Forge area. Massive defensive walls guard the approach to the Forge, but the Imperial Guard forces stationed there are being overrun.
Your delaying and politicking has doomed us all, DeRosa.
If so, I'm sure my end will be suitably horrific, Sergeant. I only wish I could say the same of Governor Vandis.
What do you mean?
I make no excuses for my mistakes, but I have been fighting to get those codes for you for days. The governor simply ordered me to continue delaying you, and then stopped answering me altogether. When I finally dealt with the House Vandis soldiers guarding his residence, I found he had left the Meridian system for some private retreat 3 sectors away. I did find the codes for Angel Forge, however.
You took a real risk, Administrator. They could hang you for treason if the governor returns.
Governor Vandis turned tail and left the entire sector to die. Your commander is here, fighting to save it. If anything, I was far too slow to see where my loyalties belonged.
I think she missed her calling. She should have been a sister of battle.
Commander, the enemy has taken one of the automated foundries we had secured. This makes it harder for us to deploy in response to distress signals.
Alright. Well, we'll definitely want to deal with this card effects. Also, just to lower the Tyranid infestation numbers. And then we'll come deal with these orcs. So, first things first. That's not better than what we're using. Ooh, do we have a better halo? We do. Cannot be knocked back. Oh, yes, please. And a bunch of armor. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. Huh. Well, that's better than what we're using. Though, movement speed and melee skill feels like it's meant for somebody else. We're going to switch back to the plasma, since we're going to go after Carnifex. Yes, you. That's who it's meant for. And that is not better. Let's see. Colonel Argo Calder re-established the planet of Calderis after it had been lost to the Imperium. The Colonel used the Blessed Power Fist to battle the vicious indigenous creatures of the desert world, and personally found its still current capital settlement of Argus. Oh, personally founded would be more correct. Also, Fury of the Lamartes. Named for the legendary Chaplain of the Blood Angels chapter, this armor channels the mighty warrior's fury. Choose death, alien, lest you face the Martys, is ascribed along the gorget. Definitely not stolen from another chapter. Don't worry about it. Alright. Carnifex fighting. I think for a Carnifex fight, we actually want Cyrus on board. Now, why are you telling me to go to another... Ah! We have an optional defense. Well, correction. We'll go deal with that. Alright. Let's defend our shrine.
The Tyranids are threatening a shrine to the Emperor. Clearly, the hive mind understands that the shrine is channeling the might of the Emperor. This might is slowing the infestation, and the alien mind clearly wishes to see that resistance end. We cannot allow this, Commander.
The Devastator of Victory Bay. Avitus grew up in a small settlement on Typhon that was terrorized by corrupt regiment of Imperial Guard. The settlement was extorted to near starvation by unofficial taxes and penalties, and often served as a target of the guardsmen's wanton cruelty. Avitus' hatred spiked to new heights during the Battle of Victory Bay on Kronos. Cracking the guardsman's defense was a savage and bloody affair, which cost the lives of two of Avitus's squad mates. Avitus has since seen guardsmen as traitors and weaklings. Well, they're not inherently traitors and weaklings.
Remember, Commander, the generators around the shrine must remain intact.
Alright.
Assault squad, ready to deploy.
Remain vigilant.
Devastator Marines, ready for more honor. We have a new target. There, go!
We're gonna put one up here.
Fall back to a secure position.
Really? Your last one. Good. Hit this.
Cut those aliens down. The Tyranids are attacking. It is done. Move on. Echo, show our strength.
Well,
Tyranid assault.
That was a terrifying wave. Where are they coming from now, huh? Same direction, as it were.
Tarkus reporting. Heading there now.
Hold back for a second. Because this front isn't that important. These can be dealt with. There we are. Deal with the heavy hitters before more of them arrive. Like that. You know what? Have some of that. This is all kinds of problematic. Oh my! I think we are actually going to lose. Well, not quite. Ugh. Tyranids are not messing around this time.
Assault squad, this is Avitus. Withdraw! Repositioning.
The Tyranids are attacking! It's done. Move on.
Back, move back. Also fall back. Oh, good. Oh, well. We are certainly in a bad place now. Yes, I don't think we're surviving this. Nope, that's it. Well, mission failure.
Dark day, fuel the fires of vengeance.
Commander, one of the holy shrines we had secured has fallen to the enemy. We will have to retake the shrine to restore morale in the sector.
While I agree, I'm fine with that shrine being gone because we need to save this planet from Tyranid infestation. Well, since we've gone so short, I think I will put in one extra mission
We
today.
have a priority target. A thundering Carnifex is driving forward with a host of Tyranid creatures. This Carnifex is very powerful, Commander. but that also makes it valuable to the hive mind. These creatures require large amounts of biomass to create, and killing it will slow the Tyranid infestation considerably. This will buy more time for the Litany of Fury to make it to Aurelia.
Right. And this will be the last mission of the day. Win or lose. Well, that was a very angry Carnifex.
The beast is marked on your map display. Emperor be with you, Commander.
Always, Martellus. Always.
Oh. It's this map again. Well, straight forward we go.
Assault squad repositioning.
Don't mind if I do.
Numbers are endless. It is done.
These are much easier to deal with than the ones we were dealing with before. Let's go for efficiency. Oh, nope, nope. Everybody deal with this. There. Lictor dealt with. Alright. You deal with that. You deal with that. You hit this. Well, I think it's pretty obvious when we find a part of the Hive fleet that's a bit weaker. That defense mission must have been a very ramped up part of the Hive fleet.
Assault squad repositioning.
Oh, hello. Please kill those. Good. Get him. Haha. Okay.
Ready for orders. Be vigilant. As you order. Be vigilant.
Well, time to draw them out. Hey, biggin, come get me. Oh, they took that out with a quickness. Oh, this is a ranged one. Oh, there are two! Just what I always wanted. Two Carnifex at the same time.
Get to that
And again, much easier than I would have thought it would be.
Vigilant.
Point secure.
Coordinates fixed.
Make tactical...
Acknowledged. Assault squad, ready to deploy.
Of course. Another one. Go get him.
It is done. Move on. Withdraw. Keep in formation.
We are magically efficient at killing Carnifex now. Carnifexes? Carnifex? I don't know.
Say it now before.
Is that a Latin root or Greek root word? Change how the plural is created. I think fex implies Latin. Alright.
Assault squad repositioning. We need to be vigilant.
Time to deal with the boss version.
At your command. Destination confirmed.
Assault squad on the way. Be vigilant. Deal with target.
Acknowledged.
The chapter's recruits stand ready.
There is the monster! For the chapter!
Hooray!
One shot, one kill.
Pop it up.
Plasma! Clear that area!
Destroy them.
Oh! Oh! I did not see that.
Tactical shift.
What?
Assault Marines here.
Destroy them.
No surrender.
Waiting for orders. Acknowledge.
You know what? We're just gonna do that.
Blade.
It's charging! Move!
Melee. Cannot slip away.
Thaddeus here. Fall back to a secure position.
Enemy has us close.
Fall into position, initiate. For the chapter. Take your position, brother.
Get him.
Assault squad repositioning.
Force Commander versus Carnifex. Not something I would normally do.
For the chapter.
Ha! But it worked.
Victory is but a prelude to the next battle.
That was silly. Fighting a full Carnifex brood. Ha! Max speed. Ooh, the left hand of Gabriel.
Tarkus, You fought the Necrons on Cronus, did you not?
Yes, Avitus and I both did.
How do they compare to the Tyranids?
Necrons are far deadlier opponents on the battlefield. Their weaponry is like nothing I have ever seen. But I think that Tyranids pose a much greater threat to the Imperium. Necrons have been known to wipe out individual systems, but I have never seen them wipe out multiple sectors like the Hive Fleet we are facing.
It is worse than that, Tarkus. The Tyranids come from beyond the galaxy's edge. We have no way of knowing how many more Hive Fleets may be on their way.
Well then, let's see. More armor. No, actually, that has more damage than the bolter, so I think it's time we finally retire our level 10 bolter. Left Hand of Gabriel. Blood Raven's Captain Gabriel Angelos used this pistol to slay the traitor Isidore Achios. Oh, really? Once his closest friend. Angelos discarded the weapon in disgust at the ruinous powers and the taint they bring to man. His battle brothers recovered the weapon and returned it to the chapter armory. You know what? I'm just gonna send it back to the armory myself. That's super depressing. Yeah. Ooh, good. Yes, please. Oh, chance for AoE. Ha! Vulnerable Dreadnought. Adrene served the Emperor until his final end and came against a legion of mutated cultists dedicated to the Plague Lord. And now he has the ability to self-repair. Thank you very much. And become covered.